Hello YouTube, it's your Rice Patty Daddy coming at you with another video. Hey, today I wanted to talk to you about budgets. Welcome to Rice Patty Reasons. So why do you need a budget? Okay, well, that is what this video is, alright? I am going to give you 5 great reasons why budgets work. Okay, no, we already know that they work, okay? We wouldn't have them if they didn't work, okay? So that's not going to be one of the 5. I'm just going to tell you why they work, okay? The first of all is to avoid debt, okay? Because it doesn't matter how much money you make. It only matters how much of it do you keep. All right, that is what I want to impress upon you more than anything else. It's not about how much you can spend, because anybody can spend money, okay? And you need to stop thinking like a poor person, all right? If you get money, all right, you want to budget so that you are living below your means. This is what wealthy people do. It's something that I painfully had to learn how to do myself. And it wasn't easy, okay? Because we want what we want when we want it, and it is too tempting just to pull out that credit card and go into debt trying to get stuff that we want that we don't necessarily need. Okay, now there's nothing wrong with enjoying yourself and doing and having stuff that you want, okay? When it does become a problem, it's usually because you're spending more money than you actually have on the stuff that you want. Okay, that's why we have a budget. Okay, you have your expenses and you have your income. All right, and what you want to do is your expenses need to be below what your income is. Okay, and you are in control of that. All right, so avoid debt. Okay, don't spend more than you have. All right, if there's stuff that you want, then you need to set aside that in your budget to make sure that you're not spending money that you don't have. Credit cards, okay, unsecured loans, all right, payday advances, okay, horrible ways to go about it, because you're gonna end up paying more for the stuff that you want than if you had just saved for it, okay? So, in other words, you're paying a premium on the thing that you want, all right? And even if you think that you got a good deal on it, you still are, and it's going to negate the good deal that you thought that you got, because you ended up having to pay interest on it, okay? So that is just not a good idea, all right? So this is the other side of it, is that it does allow you to save, okay? If you are making, say you're making $5,000 a month, okay? All right, you want to make sure that you're spending less than that. All right, in other words, all right, this should be common sense to everybody, okay? But I'm breaking it down for you anyways. It's not my intention to insult anybody, but I'm being very clear about it to make sure everybody does understand, because we're not all on the same level in our journey. All right, so you want to be able to save every month. So you want to be spending less than what you make. Okay, right. Obviously, if you make only $5,000 a month, you don't want to rent an apartment that's gonna cost you $4,900 a month. Okay, because then you only got $100 for everything else, and you haven't even paid for the lights to be on, right? So yeah, that's one of the other reasons. Okay, if you live below your means, in other words, you're making sure that your expenses are below what your income is, then the rest is what you can now save. All right. Now the advantages of being able to save, obviously, is that now you can make a plan. Okay, you know how much you're saving every month. Now you can start putting that money to work. Okay, don't put it in a savings account. Savings accounts suck ass. All right, pardon my French. I said a no word. All right, but the savings accounts suck. All right, I'm gonna get into all the reasons why they suck in a different video, but for now, just take Rice Patty's word for it and assume that savings accounts suck. All right, don't put it in that, but put that money to work somewhere else. Okay, somewhere where that money is now going to start making you money. Okay, and CDs suck. All right, what I would suggest, all right, if you're just starting out, is to use Stash or Robinhood, and just transfer a certain amount that you know you're going to be able to afford every month, and invest it into something that gets either high capital growth or high dividends, which you can then reinvest into more stock, which grows and therefore gets you more dividends. All right, which means your money will grow as long as you keep reinvesting those dividends. You'll see the dividends get bigger and bigger, which then grows the principal amount even bigger, which makes the dividends even bigger. You can see where I'm going with this. Okay, it helps your money grow. All right, that's the point of having a plan. But in order to have a plan, you have to know what it is that you can afford every month. Okay, this is another reason why you budget. Okay, so that is the point. Being able to plan, being able to invest. Those are reasons 3 and 4. All right, so 5, okay, is that when you're able to do this, okay, when you're able to invest your money and make it grow, it allows you to essentially grow your income without actually having to do any more work. Okay, you still have the same job, you're still working the same hours. Right, you don't even need to have a pay raise. You're giving yourself a pay raise. All right, now you are in control of your income instead of your boss being in control of your income. Okay, and it doesn't matter who your boss is. I love my boss. Okay, my bosses are like family to me. Okay, but it doesn't matter. Okay, you are your income is still in control by somebody else. All right, I didn't even say that right. Okay, somebody else is still in control of your income. All right, and this is why you invest and start growing your assets, because then you become in control of your own pay raise. All right, and that means that you can you can even cut out stuff and say, hey, look, I don't even watch Netflix more than once a week. Am I really missing out all that much? Maybe I can put that money towards something else, right? If you're the type that buys a new pair of kicks every month, and then how much money are you spending on that? All right, if maybe you go out drinking every weekend, or some people go out drinking every night. All right, but things like that. All right, how think about what can you cut out of what you're spending your money on, and then figure out, all right, if I cut that out, how much would I be able to put towards something that makes me more money? All right, now that's a question that you have to ask yourself. That's a question of figuring out what is your SB index. Okay, what is it? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to change in order to take control of your income? Okay, that's what I'm talking about. This is why I teach you the mental tools. All right, because these are the ways that you need to think in order to think the right way when it comes to your finances. All right, because most of us make really emotional decisions when it comes to our finances, rather than thinking about them with pure logic and reason. And that's not what I am trying to show you here in this channel. All right, now obviously you're going to make your own choice, and I am not a financial advisor, and I'm just simply helping you to think the right way, and maybe making some suggestions as to how you might come up with your own solutions for making your finances into what you want them to be. So that's all I got for you here today. But if you guys have any questions, all right, I'd love to hear about them in the comments. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you can see what else I come up with. And I am really looking forward to continuing this journey with you guys. And thanks for watching. And remember to always keep growing and deserve your victory.